Hey guys, Certified Dork here, and in this video I want to talk about some of my favorite games of E3 2016. So, before I get into anything, I first want to say, I first want to mention about the shooting in Orlando. I just want to say that my heart goes out to all of the victims who lost family and friends in that shooting, and I just, you know, my heart goes out to the LGBT community, and yeah, support the LGBT community and blah blah blah. You get the point. So, yeah. So, anyways, I'm first going to start off with the multiplats. I'm going to move on to the PlayStation exclusives, then the Xbox exclusives, and Nintendo exclusives. So, yeah, and let me just say, if you guys are wondering who I think won E3, I think Sony won E3 once again, like last year. I mean, it's pretty much a fact. A lot of people probably agree with me that Sony won E3. Not a PlayStation fanboy whatsoever. I do support both Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. So yeah, not Sony fanboy whatsoever. It's pretty much true that Sony won E3 in my eyes. I mean, last year they showed off a bunch of awesome looking games. This year, once again, they showed off a bunch of awesome looking games, and they just went off non-stop, just game after game. And each time they showed off a new game, I just saw money pouring out of my wallet, even though I'm broke as hell. But anyways, so let's get started. Once again, I'm gonna start with multiplats. So first up is Farpoint, which is a VR game. I believe they showed this off at the Sony press conference. This game. It looks like it's a shooter that takes place on Mars or something like that. It looks pretty interesting. I have to know more about it though. Star Wars Battlefront VR. This is a exclusive. It's an exclusive VR mission. It is where you pilot an X-wing. So, yeah, an X-wing VR mission. Need I say more? Titanfall 2 is coming out on PS4 finally. PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So it's nice that that PlayStation is finally getting Titanfall. I mean, they never got Titanfall 1, which that's an awesome game, by the way. But this game looks awesome. Looks like they're finally adding a single-player mode. Which Titanfall 1 was just multiplayer, but this game does look pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Agents of Mayhem, coming out on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. I believe this is being done by Volition. I don't exactly remember, but I'm guessing it's some variation of a Saints Row game, because you could tell that there was the Saints Row emblem near the end of the trailer. But yeah, that's my guess. I could be wrong. This could be its own thing, but yeah. So moving on, Attack on Titan, Wings of Liberty, I believe it was called, which is coming out physically and digitally on PS4 and Xbox One, and coming out digital only on PC, PS3, and PS Vita. Let me first start off by saying I have not finished watching Attack on Titan. I'm ashamed to say that. I know Attack on Titan is one of the most popular animes right now, but I just never got around to finishing it. I only got like a few episodes in, but this game looks like a lot of fun. It's being done by the same guys that did the Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors games. Also games like Dragon Quest Heroes. That game was published by Square Enix. It was actually developed by W4, however the heck it's pronounced, I don't know. Or maybe, whatever. That game was done by developers of the Dynasty Warriors series. What else have they done? Hyrule Warriors Legends on 3DS. Point is, Attack on Titan on PS4 and Xbox One looks like a lot of fun. I heard the 3DS game wasn't that good, so hopefully this game ends up being way better. Battlefield 1 on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. This game, I mean, it's a Battlefield game. It takes place in World War One. It's been a while since we've seen a game that has taken place, or first-person shooter for that matter, that has taken place in like an old setting like World War One or World War Two. This game looks pretty awesome, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really the biggest Battlefield fan. I do enjoy Battlefield 4, and I thought Battlefield Hardline looked awesome. And I only played the beta for Hardline, but I really enjoyed the beta for Battlefield Hardline. But Battlefield 1 looks pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. I might get some hate for this, but Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is coming out on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. I'm pretty sure the main reason why people are going to be buying this is because of this. As of right now, this is the only way to get Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, which I'm also going to talk a little bit about. I did actually write it down on my list because I figured I'd remember it, but Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, the single-player demo they showed off for that game looks pretty sweet. I'm not by any means like the biggest fan of Call of Duty. I do like the Call of Duty series, but it's not like my favorite FPS ever or anything. So, plus there are far better games than Call of Duty, honestly. But single-player demo for this game did look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. So, Deus Ex: Mankind Divided for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. I haven't really looked into gameplay for this, but the trailers some of the trailers that I've seen looked pretty cool, and I'm gonna wait to look more into this game till I finish the first Deus Ex Human Revolution, which I haven't played much of, but I should get around to finishing that game because that game's pretty sweet. One game, I'm pretty sure anyone who's played this game on 360 or PS3 or played the original PC version, I'm pretty sure is looking forward to this game. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. It's Skyrim Remastered. I'm definitely thinking this game will have all the DLC on it. PS4 and Xbox One is going to have mods, so that's going to be awesome. My question is, will I be able to import my save from the 360 to Xbox One, or for PlayStation players, PS3 to PS4? That's my question. If not, whatever, I wouldn't mind starting another save, because that game is freaking awesome, so, yeah. By the way, I do want to mention, the Bethesda E3 press conference was pretty awesome. I don't think it's as good as last year's, honestly. Last year's, I mean, first of all, it was their first press conference, so pretty much anything they showed off would be awesome. But still, this year was pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, last year they showed off a lot of Fallout 4 and a lot of Doom, which, by the way, I tried the Doom demo they released, and let me just say, based on that demo, that game has definitely exceeded my expectations, but, anyways, this should be awesome. Skyrim Remastered, looks amazing, it does look like a next-gen title, okay, so, yeah. Final Fantasy 15 coming out on PS4 and Xbox One, and there's also Final Fantasy 15 VR experience. The VR experience they showed off for this game looked awesome, okay? So, that's all I'm going to say about that. That's really all I have to say about that, but, yeah, but Final Fantasy 15, I did actually try the Platinum demo they released for that game recently. I know I'm late to the party on that one, but let me tell you, Final Fantasy 15 is shaping up to look like an awesome action RPG. It's not going to be like hack and slash, or heavy hack and slash, like Kingdom Hearts or anything, but this game does look pretty awesome. The demo for it was awesome, so yeah, I really can't wait to see how Final Fantasy 15 shapes up to be. Hopefully it shapes up to be a good game. So, Gwent, the Witcher card game, coming out on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. This was actually a pretty interesting surprise. This game, first of all, for those of you who never played Witcher 3, I played a little bit of Witcher 3. I didn't get far into it because I hadn't played the previous Witcher games. But when I played of it, it does seem like it would be an awesome action RPG. But I do remember playing that Gwent card game, and that's actually pretty interesting. It's really cool to see that they're turning this into an actual, like, its own game, so really can't wait to check this game out. There are beta signups for this game right now, so yeah. One of my most anticipated games is Mass Effect Andromeda. It's going to be running on Frostbite 3, if I'm correct, so yeah, but this game looks amazing. Huge fan of Mass Effect, of the Mass Effect games. Finally got around to playing through them last winter. Got to play through all 3 games. Before I only played through Mass Effect 3 on the Wii U, but Mass Effect Andromeda looks pretty sweet. So yeah. Prey, now, this isn't Prey 2. I haven't played the first Prey game, but I might have to, because the trailer they showed off for Prey, even though it's a CG trailer, looked pretty cool, okay? Seemed like a pretty interesting concept, so we're looking forward to trying out Prey. Another game that was shown off at the E3 press conference that for now is exclusive to PC is Quake Champions. I never played any of the Quake games, so but that CG trailer, though, just saying. Dishonored 2. Holy crap. Dishonored 2 might have won my game of the show. It's like, it's tied up between different games, but it's like, I don't know, my game of the show is like, it's hard to choose one over all the others because there were so many awesome looking games. But Dishonored 2, all the abilities they showed off for this game, like that ability where you could, like, it was like tagging, it was called Domino, and it was like you could tag the life of one person to other opponents or other enemies, and like if you killed this one enemy, it would kill 3 other enemies at the same time. It sounded so awesome. That was like the ability that I thought sounded the coolest. All the other abilities were really awesome as well, like the Shadow Walk, but that Domino, though, holy crap. Dishonored 2, they announced that this game's coming out this year, I believe in October? No, actually, that's wrong, November 11th. And they announced a really cool collector's edition that comes with Corvo's mask. So, yeah, and also you get to play as Emily, or Corvo, so, and both of them were fully voice acted in this game. I mean, Emily did have some voice work in the first game, but besides the point. Also, Corvo's voice, whoever is doing Corvo, or like, whoever's voicing Corvo is doing an awesome job at it, I'm not gonna lie. But Dishonored 2, holy crap. Resident Evil 7, now, a description for a trailer re-upload for Resident Evil 7 from IGN. I think in the description for that video, they said that this game was coming exclusively for PS4, but the trailer that was uploaded on the official Resident Evil YouTube channel says in the description that it's going to be available on PC, PS4, and Xbox One, and it's coming out next year, I believe in January, so, but, back to Resident Evil 7, this game, if you haven't seen the trailer for this game, first of all, some people are bitching by the fact that this game is not like the older Resident Evils, and I'm just like, okay, these people must be talking about Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, alright, they weren't saying that this game was not like the older Resident Evils, or like saying it was like Silent Hill or something like that. I'm honestly not complaining, though. Resident Evil 7 looks awesome, so really can't wait for Resident Evil 7. It looks like it's going back to its roots, like how Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2 were, so this game looks awesome. Next up, another 7th game, Tekken 7, coming out on PC. Well, I'm not sure if it's actually coming out on PC, but it's coming out on PS4 and Xbox One. Looks like an awesome game. It's gonna have Akuma from Street Fighter, which I thought was really interesting. But Tekken 7 looks awesome. Really can't wait for this game. Plus, I'm a fan of Tekken, okay? So, yeah. The Walking Dead Season 3. I have not played Season 2 yet. Well, I played the first episode, but I have not played Season 2 in its entirety yet. But I love Season 1. Definitely want to get Season 2 so I can play through that, and then later on get Season 3 when that comes out. But I haven't watched the trailer for this game, but love The Walking Dead Season 1. I actually need to catch up on The Walking Dead show, the AMC Walking Dead show, but yeah. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, coming out on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. I haven't watched the gameplay trailer haven't watched the gameplay they showed off at the Ubisoft press conference, but I do remember when I saw the trailer for this game last year, I thought the game looked amazing. For one thing, it looks like, from what I remember, it looks like a variation of Payday, but more strategic and in third person, so this game looks pretty awesome. Watch Dogs 2. Now, I still have not played the first Watch Dogs. I keep seeing the collector's edition for Watch Dogs on the PS3 at Best Buy, and I keep wanting to snag it, but I don't have the money for it, so if I have the money for it, I'm picking that crap up. But Watch Dogs 2, this game, it's going to take place in San Francisco, where the first game took place in, I believe it took place in Chicago, I believe, I don't remember, but Watch Dogs 2 can be pretty awesome. Next up, next one is an RPG that I want you all to look up a trailer for this game. It's called The Technomancer. It's coming out on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. It's a sci-fi RPG. It's an action RPG that, from what I remember, the combat kind of mimics the Batman Arkham series, just with weapons and whatnot. It looks pretty awesome. I mean, a sci-fi RPG. I don't know. I haven't really seen many sci-fi RPGs other than Mass Effect games, so I'd really can't wait to play this game. We Happy Few. This game, they showed this off at the Xbox press conference. This game already came out on PC, but We Happy Few. This is an indie game that's coming out on PC, Xbox One. Not sure if it's coming out on PS4. It said on the list I saw for games that were at E3 that this game was coming out on PS4. But We Happy Few looks incredible. It looks like a awesome indie game. If you guys haven't looked into this game, it looks like a first-person adventure action game, where like it seems like being sad is like a really, really bad thing, and in order to keep yourself from being sad, you have to take these pills that make you happy again. They're like happy pills or something like that. Pretty much everyone's not allowed to be sad, and everyone is supposed to be happy, so yeah, it sounded really interesting. It looks pretty awesome, so really can't wait for this game. Yooka-Laylee. This game is coming out on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Wii U. It is the spiritual successor to the Banjo-Kazooie games, and it looks like a Banjo-Kazooie game. Looks like a great game. I haven't finished any of the Banjo-Kazooie games, but I really should. But I do remember having a lot of fun playing those games, so, but, Yooka-Laylee looks great. Abzu, coming out on PC and PS4. This game looks pretty cool. It's a, I don't really know how to explain it. You have to see a trailer, but it looks like a really interesting and really, really soothing looking game. Looks pretty interesting. Fe, I'm guessing that's pronounced. I know it's F-E, or it's spelled F-E. They showed this off during the E3 press, or the EA press conference, as an EA Originals. Looks interesting. I have to know more about it to give it my final judgment, but yeah. Call of Cthulhu, this is, I'm guessing this is like a remake or something like that. 'Cause I know there's a game that came out a long time ago on the original Xbox, I believe, called Call of Cthulhu. The trailer for this game looked interesting. It's coming out on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Looks pretty cool. Now on to PlayStation exclusives. One game I want to mention real quick that I forgot to write down is Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. That's a long-ass name, but you guys already know I'm looking forward to this game. For those of you who know me, will probably know I'm already looking forward to this game. The trailer they showed off for this game, for E3 2016, they showed off a ton of info. They showed off, they showed off more of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance HD, or Kingdom Hearts HD Dream Drop Distance, but you get the point. They finally showed off gameplay for Kingdom Hearts Kingdom Hearts Birthplace Sleep 0.2, Fragmentary Passage. Yeah. It seems that Terra's coming back, and yeah, I really can't wait to see, I really can't wait for this game. Unfortunately, I do not have a PS4 right now, but you darn right I'm still going to be asking for a PS4 for Christmas. But yeah. First up, let me first start off with the first game they showed up at the Sony press conference, man. God of War. This looks like a reboot of God of War. If not, it'll probably be like a continuation of God of War 3, like what happens after God of War 3. Or maybe it's like its own like new game, or just a reboot. But God of War. Let me just say, at first I wasn't sure what game this was, okay? I'm pretty sure everyone could agree with me. No one knew what this game was at first. And first of all, the music sounded awesome. But at first no one knew what this game was. Then Kratos shows up on the screen with that epic-looking full beard, and Lord have mercy. That game, man, and it's definitely a departure from the older God of War games where it's no longer a fixed camera angle. I'm guessing this is an open world game because it seems like there was, when Kratos would come across like a new location, it would say, so-and-so discovered. So yeah, I'm guessing this is going to be an open world game, and you did see like plus 50, so I'm guessing there's like RPG elements that they're adding into this game. I mean, not that the previous games did have RPG elements, but yeah, that's what I'm guessing. So my guess is that this is going to be an open world RPG, so that would actually be pretty sweet, an open world God of War RPG, or open world action RPG of God of War, but this game looks awesome, and let me tell you, those graphics, though, so yeah, God of War for PS4, really can't wait for this game. This next game, though, might be my most anticipated PS4 exclusive, not counting 2.8, okay, not counting Kingdom Hearts 2.8, but my most anticipated PS4 exclusive right now has gotta be Horizon Zero Dawn, okay? Like, I mean, I have a bit of a history with games done by Guerrilla. I played Killzone 2, was not a fan of it, did not like Killzone 2. Killzone 3, I enjoyed the multiplayer, but could not get into the single player. And I have not played any other Guerrilla games. I have not played Killzone Shadowfall or anything, though Killzone Shadowfall has some amazing graphics. But Horizon Zero Dawn, this looks like this is going to be an open-world action RPG that sounds awesome. It's a post-apocalyptic action RPG where robots pretty much have taken over the world and whatnot, or like robot dinosaurs. Think Jurassic Park, but with robot dinosaurs mixed with, what's something I can compare this to? I don't know, it looks really awesome. Really can't wait to play this game. Let me tell you, just the games that are coming out for PS4, like, now is a great time to be an owner of a PS4, okay? Next up, Days Gone. Now, at first, when they announced this game, they only showed off a trailer. Then at the end of the press conference, they showed off the gameplay, and let me tell you, if you like World War Z, like the movie, um, and if you want a zombie game where the zombies aren't as crazy, but still almost just as crazy as in World War Z, you are in for a treat with this game. This is a post-apocalyptic zombie apocalypse. I mean, zombies have. I think zombies are starting to become a thing of a novelty now. Like, zombies are starting to become like overdone and whatnot. But this game, man, it looks like World War Z, but the zombies aren't as crazy, where they don't pile on top of each other or anything. But I really can't wait for this game. It looks awesome. Definitely can't wait for it. It's pretty much a post-apocalyptic biker zombie apocalypse type game. Really can't wait for this game. Trails of Cold Steel 2 on PS3 and PS Vita. I'm still playing through Trails of Cold Steel 1 on the Vita, which I just recently got my Vita about 2 months ago. Got it for my birthday. I still need to do a video I got for my birthday. I don't know, would you guys be interested in that? Let me know in the comment section below. Even though it's about 2 months later, but would you guys be interested in that? Let me know in the comment section below. But anyways, Trails of Cold Steel 1, by the way, is amazing. I absolutely love it. I got the limited edition. I got it right here. So, awesome limited edition, but, yeah, I haven't looked into trailers for Trails of Cold Steel 2 yet, but, once I finish Trails of Cold Steel 1, I'm going to download the Japanese demo for that game, but Trails of Cold Steel is an amazing game. After this, I definitely plan on checking out the older Legend of Heroes games, but, Trails of Cold Steel 1 is amazing. Really can't wait for Trails of Cold Steel 2. I also plan on picking up Trails of Cold Steel 1 on PS3 as well, so, and same for Cold Steel 2 when the game comes out. I think I'm just going to pick that one up first on Vita, though, so, Gran Turismo Sport coming out exclusively on PS4, which isn't surprising, but, Gran Turismo Sport, holy crap. Now, I like the older Gran Turismo games. I haven't played much Gran Turismo 5, but Gran Turismo Sport, first of all, once again, like, with God of War, them graphics, though, like, in the trailer, the gameplay trailer, I couldn't believe that the game looked that beautiful. At some points, it looked like someone just took a picture and just plastered it into the game. But Gran Turismo Sport looks amazing. Next up, the King of Fighters 14. I haven't played any of the King of Fighters games, I'm ashamed to say that. I've played Street Fighter, but I haven't played King of Fighters 14, or I haven't played King of Fighters. King of Fighters 14 looks awesome. I'm pretty sure anyone who's a fan of this series is really looking forward to this game. Persona 5 coming out on PS3 and PS4. I want that collector's edition, even though I don't own a PS4 right now. I want that collector's edition. It comes with a plushie of the cat that's in the game. It comes with the game's soundtrack, a Persona 5 carrying bag or something like that. It comes with quite a few awesome stuff. It comes with a steelbook case as well, in like a limited edition box. Persona 5. That game looks amazing. Unfortunately, the PS3 version is not getting any of that collector's edition stuff, or the steelbook case for that matter, but Persona 5 looks amazing. I'm most likely just going to get it first on PS3, unless I get a PS4 this upcoming Christmas, but Persona 5 looks amazing. I'm really looking forward to this game. I'm a huge fan of Persona 4. I don't went to the party with Persona 4, but Persona 4 was an amazing game. I still need to get Persona 4 Golden on the PS Vita, but Persona 5 looks amazing. I really can't wait for this game. Hatsune Miku Project Diva X, coming out on PS4 and PS Vita. It's not coming out on PS3, which isn't surprising, but I'm going to first pick it up on PS Vita, since for now I don't own a PS4. But Project Diva X, I actually played the Japanese demo of it on the Vita. That game looks awesome. That game is awesome. The demo was awesome. Really can't wait for Project Diva X. Neo, coming out exclusively on PS4. This is also for all you PS4 fans out there, or PS4 owners. For those who have PlayStation Plus, forgot to mention there is a demo of Resident Evil 7 right now available on PS4. And there's a demo that will be coming out, or a beta demo coming out soon. Or maybe it's already out, I'm not sure. There's a beta demo out coming out for Nioh. This is a Dark Souls-like samurai action RPG. Looks amazing, okay? I mean, I've been starting to get more into the Souls games. Last year I played through Dark Souls 2, freaking loved it. Trying to go back and finish Dark Souls 1, which that game is awesome. I think I've given up on Demon Souls for now. That game is just kicking my butt, but Nioh looks amazing. Really can't wait to play this game. Spider-Man, being done by Insomniac. Yeah, it's being done by Insomniac, exclusive to PS4. It's an open-world Spider-Man game. For those of you who know Insomniac, they did Sunset Overdrive, which is exclusive to Xbox One. And this game could be pretty awesome. I still have not played Sunset Overdrive on Xbox One, but Spider-Man on PS4, man. Nier Automata coming out exclusively for PS4. It's being developed by Platinum Games, of all people. Which Platinum Games, they did Metal Gear Rising, they did Bayonetta 1 and 2. Still asking for a sequel to Metal Gear Rising, even though I know that will not happen at all. But, yeah, they also did Wonderful 101 on Wii U. They did the new Ninja Turtles game, which I've heard was not that good. And they did Transformers Devastation. But Nier Automata looks like an awesome action RPG. I still have not played the first game. But yeah, this could be pretty awesome. Death Stranding, I don't know, Death Stranding, coming out exclusively for PS4. This is Hideo Kojima's new game. Hideo Kojima is back. It has Norman Reedus in it. Hopefully this game ends up being, like a spiritual successor or something like that. A spiritual successor to, Silent Hill. Death Stranding. This game could be amazing, based on the CG trailer. Even though it's a CG trailer, the game could be pretty awesome. Last Guardian for PS4. They announced a release date for this game. It's coming out on October 25th or 26th, I don't remember, this year. Played Eco. That game was pretty awesome. From what I played of it, I have not finished Eco. And I played a little bit of Shadow of the Colossus. From what I played with Shadow of the Colossus, that game is freaking awesome, but Last Guardian looks like an amazing game. Gravity Rush 2, still not played Gravity Rush 1 on the Vita. Still need to get that game, but Gravity Rush 2 on PS4 looks amazing. Detroit Become Human. It's the newest game from David Cage. I still not played Beyond Two Souls, but I played Heavy Rain on PS3. Freaking love that game. I was actually thinking about getting the platinum for that game, but I was just like, that's going to take a long-ass time, so screw that. But Detroit Become Human looks amazing. Really can't wait for this game. A game that I actually watched the trailer for first was Bound on PS4. This game looks really interesting. It's a story-driven platformer coming out exclusively for PS4. Looks really interesting. Yeah, I'll give this game a shot. Looks really interesting. One more game I want to mention that I forgot to write down. Batman Arkham VR. I'm guessing this is like Batman Arkham Asylum, or like the Batman Arkham games, but in virtual reality, where you're like looking through the eyes of Batman. I love Batman Arkham Origins. I know a lot of people don't, but I love Arkham Origins. I love Arkham Asylum. I love Arkham City. Arkham City is my personal favorite. But that would be awesome, playing the Batman Arkham games. in VR, especially by the fact that those games are awesome. I still have not played Arkham Knight, but Arkham VR. Need I say more? On to Xbox exclusives. By the way, there aren't many Xbox exclusives, neither Nintendo exclusives, because there aren't many games that I'm looking forward to. They're coming out on Wii U or exclusively on Wii U or 3DS, or even the NX for that matter, since there's only like one game confirmed for the NX. And like, yeah. So, let me get a drink of water real quick. First on Xbox One. First of all, no, I'm not including Gears of War, because I'm not a fan of cover-based shooters like Gears of War. I'm not gonna lie though, Gears of War 4 does look pretty cool, but I'm most likely not gonna play it because I can't get into Gears of War. So, though I love the multiplayer for Gears of War 3, but possibly my most anticipated Xbox One exclusive, right next to. I guess actually right next to this game, I wrote right next to it, but Scalebound. Being done by Platinum Games, this is an open world action RPG where you're fighting with a freaking dragon. In the E3 demo they showed off at the Xbox press conference, it was showing off Platinum's biggest boss fight. Of course, we say that now. They'll probably come up with something much, much bigger after this game, but Scalebound, this game looks amazing. Really, really can't wait for this game. This might be my most anticipated Xbox One exclusive, right next to, I literally wrote it right next to this game, but right next to an indie game, Cuphead. Cuphead is a 1940s cartoon style Mega Man game, and it's got like the charm of those old 40s cartoons and whatnot. Anyone who's a fan of those old school looking, like those old 1940s cartoons will pretty much know that this game looks pretty amazing. The boss fights look over the top and whatnot. It looks really good. I really can't wait for this game. Forza Horizon 3, or Forza, however the heck you want to pronounce it. Forza Horizon 3 also looks amazing. I might actually be anticipating this more than Gran Turismo Sport. I mean, I love the Gran Turismo games, but Forza Horizon 3, man. Looks amazing. Sea of Thieves. If you haven't seen this game, it's being done by Rare. It's exclusive to Xbox One. This game, it's a first-person pirate game. Yeah, need I say more? A pirate game in first person. Dead Rising 4 now. I have a history with Dead Rising games. When I was younger, I played Dead Rising on the Wii, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it on the Wii, but I never ended up finishing it on the Wii, but I played Dead Rising 1 and 360, Dead Rising 2 and 360, and Dead Rising 3. And, I also played Case Zero, I believe. Yeah, Case Zero on the 360. And I enjoy them, but at the same time I don't. They're honestly not for me. They're not amazing games, but I can see the appeal towards them. It's just, the Dead Rising games are not for me. So I'm ashamed to say that. And I'm even more ashamed to say that because the games are done by Shinji Mikami, and I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. So, even though I've not played every Resident Evil game, but I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. And me being a huge Resident Evil fan and a huge fan of Shinji Mikami's games, I should be a fan of the Dead Rising series, but I just cannot get into the Dead Rising series. But Dead Rising 4 does look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. And I shouldn't say I'm a huge fan of all of Shinji Mikami's games, besides Dead Rising, because I'm not the biggest fan of The Evil Within. Hopefully if they do announce an Evil Within 2, I will give, if they make an Evil Within 2, I will give that one a shot, but I don't know. So part of the reason why is because graphics for Evil Within, I know I could get a game that looks similarly, that looks almost just as good on last gen console. I mean, even Destiny, I played the demo for Destiny on PS3, and the game still looks amazing. So yeah. Moving on though, the last game I want to talk about that is exclusive to Xbox One, being done by the same guys that did the Metroid Prime series, ReCore. Lord have mercy. This game is also one of my most anticipated Xbox One exclusives. Looks really awesome. Really can't wait for ReCore. Now Nintendo exclusives. My most anticipated, well, all these games except for the last one, are like my most anticipated Nintendo exclusives. Even though this is the only game that's coming out on the NX, or the only confirmed NX game, or the only confirmed Nintendo NX game, this is my most anticipated NX game. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is the newest Legend of Zelda game. It's an open world Legend of Zelda game. It looks... First of all, one thing that I feel is a bit of a nitpick, I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that they're including voice acting in this game. Otherwise, this game looks amazing, graphically looks amazing. I really can't wait for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It just, from what they've shown off of this game, it looks really impressive, it looks amazing. And it's an open world Zelda game. Who wouldn't be excited for that game? Plus it's also coming out on Wii U, so... And it's also supposed to be coming out next year, which the NX is supposed to be coming out next year as well, so... Pokemon Sun and Moon... Pokemon Sun and Moon on the 3DS. Anyone who's a Pokemon fan is looking forward to this game, honestly. If you're wondering what version I'm going to be getting Pokemon Moon, because legendary for that version, man. But in the starter I'm going to be choosing is Litten. No pun intended, or yeah, puns intended. Always puns intended. Litten is lit AF. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. But Pokemon Sun and Moon looks amazing. Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE on the Wii U. I really want to get that collector's edition because it includes the game's soundtrack, and, you know, my god, man, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE. Let me get my point across for this game. Shin Megami Tensei, which I have not played many Shin Megami Tensei games, but Shin Megami Tensei with Fire Emblem, which I have not played many Fire Emblem games. I really want to play Fire Emblem Awakening, though. Wow, this game, the game looks amazing. I mean, it's blending in Japanese pop culture with, like, Fire Emblem. It's, what can I say? It's Shin Megami Tensei cross Fire Emblem. Need I say more? And last but not least, Monster Hunter Generations for 3DS. I've been wanting to get into the Monster Hunter games, specifically by the fact that I tried the demo for Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate on the 3DS and freaking loved it. So, Monster Hunter Generations, I gotta try this game out, okay? So, I'm still gonna pick up some of the older Monster Hunter games. I do want to pick up Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate on the Wii U, even though that's outdated compared to Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, but I want to get into the Monster Hunter games, so yeah. So there you have it. That's all the games I'm looking forward to from E3 2016. Some of the games that are, like, tied up as, like, game of the show for me are Kingdom Hearts 2.8, even though that is technically a remaster. It's only just one game on there that's remaster. The main game that I'm just going to be buying it for is Birthplace Sleep 0.2. I'm still going to be buying it for Dream Drop Distance, but still. But Kingdom Hearts 2.8, some of my favorite games of the show include 2.8, Resident Evil 7, I watched Alpha Omega Sin do the or play the demo that they released for that game. Yeah, but Resident Evil 7, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, Dishonored 2, God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Project Diva X, Last Guardian, Death Stranding, heck, even Trails of Cold Steel 2, and Breath of the Wild, Scalebound, and Cuphead. Just like, I don't know, there might be even more games that are like tied up as like, that are like hard to choose which one is like my game. Also, Days Gone, man. But yeah, it's hard to choose one over all the others since there were so many awesome looking games. Oh, and also Persona 5, but so many awesome looking games from E3 2016. It's just a great year for E3 2016. It's also a great time to be a gamer and a great time to be a PlayStation 4 owner. So let me just say, I need a PS4 right now. There's so many awesome looking games coming out exclusively for PS4, and just so many awesome looking games coming out in general. So yeah, there you have it. Those are some of my favorite games, or pretty much all my favorite games from E3 2016. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what your guys' favorite game or game of the show of E3 2016 was. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I'm Certified Dork signing off, and as always, peace out, my friends.